for you.
B&Q on the way out for a new USB socket.
Oh, there's a reptile. Oh no, it's a pet store.
Since the other one that we got is not working. So a few minor issues with Doris overnight. One of my circuits has packed up. Do excuse a very noisy motorbike just gone past. So yeah, one of the 240 circuits has packed up working. So we need to find out why. So we'll have a tinker with that when we get back to the campsite. It's set to rain later on, so give me time to play. So yeah, all in all, a good first night. The induction hob and everything works really well. Boils the kettle nicely. So as you can tell, gotta have a coffee.
And it's a much cooler day today.
A lot cooler day.
Dying yesterday.
Don't think you can drive, you can spill it.
Also, if you're struggling for parking because of height restrictions, we found parking on Market Street in Buxton. I'll give you the details in a minute. Okay, we're visiting Buxton today, and we've struggled to find parking without height restrictions, but we found one in Market Street, and those are the details. You can also pay by phone, which is quite handy as well in case you don't have any change.
There we go, this is Buxton. So, nice little place at the top of the little ridge. So we'll do that. So, you have to lay on your side for that one. It's a war memorial, quite befitting for me and Pete being ex-forces. I'm very proud of it. So from the two great wars, whatever a great war is, but from the two wars. So this is the top of the central facade, if you like. Down there is just a high street. Not that you can see him, but Pete and Lynn are sat down there somewhere. It's too big a hill to get up. So, there she is, look, running away. And he's just following me. So, nice little green space, well maintained. So, verdict of Buxton. Come on, what was it? We'll get her on the camera at some point. So, but just a nice little green space, well maintained. So yeah. Okay, so right at the top of the hill is this, the Buxton Climate Station. I'm not going to try and pronounce that, climatological or something like that. So, as you can read, been established for some time up here. Climatology. So, just a little thing to see what the world's getting up to around here. Rainfall and everything. So, it's just a nice little thing, as you can see. There's a lovely picturesque area. That's a better view of the monument than the rubbish one that I took earlier. So there you go. But it's good to keep a track of what's happening on in the climate. It is big news these days. We're keen sort of nature lovers, so this sort of area is very nice for us to come and visit.
They even do the soil temperature.
So they do what, sorry?
Soil temperature.
So we've got soil temperatures. What else do they do?
Different heights. Grass temperature is 11.5 degrees.
Alright, and that's all off this
Yeah, that. Yeah.
so
And then they have
scan the QR code and then you get all this sort of information.
We're kind of sad, aren't we? It's
Right,
interesting.
Flick it in. So, temperature, wet bulb, dew point, humidity, max air, min air, grass temperature, soil temperatures at various depths, wind speed, rainfall. It did rain this morning, that was interesting. As we suddenly realised the doors were open. Still got to get used to this, but Doris's first trip, she's doing really well. We're quite happy with her. So, right, join us for more. So that's Buxton High Street. On Strow Street there is a little shopping arcade just there. Excuse the fat finger. And that, as you can see, quite a pretty little town with these quaint old buildings. Right, Peteling and Alfie the dog. Let's go and meet Alfie the dog. You haven't met Alfie yet. Pete you obviously have in the cameras. So, there's Alfie. Say hello, Lynn. So, thickest doggy NATO. Bless him, he isn't even that intelligent.
No.
He was at the back of the queue for brains, and the wrong queue at that.
He certainly was.
He
So,
has
Still.
as much as he needs. He has as much as he needs.
he has what?
As much as he needs.
Yeah. So,
Come on.
right. So this is Blue John Cavern in the middle of the Peak District, so that's just down there, that's where we're going. Doris is parked just up there. So far so good. We've still got that little oil leak that I need to address when I get home, along with a few other issues which we'll talk about shortly. Quite a lot of issues, but we'll talk about them later. So, here's the wife.
Hi.
Still camera shy. So we decided that we're going to go for a little tour around Blue John Cavern. So this is mine. Look it up on the internet if you want to know more. That's their job, not mine. I'm not a travel guide. I'm bloody awful at this.
You're just a builder.
Just a builder. Can't even get that right at the minute, but we'll talk about that later. So this is the view. So over in the distance there you've got Mam Tor and Back Tor, and then that leads off up to Kinder Scout in the background. So, and the Hope Valley. So that's where that all leads off to. And Edale, which is my favourite little spot. Still trying to avoid the camera. Look, there she is. So, she hates the camera, really hates the camera. So, it's a nice little area.